अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन परमानन्दं सद्गुरुम्। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Guru Maharaj ki jai Shivoham. We are taking the 25th stanza of chapter 14 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The Lord Krishna is giving the answer of Arjun's question, second question. मानापमानयो स्तुल्यस्तुल्यो मित्रारिपक्षयोः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी गुणातीत स उच्यते। मानापमानयो तुल्यः तुल्यमित्रारिपक्षयो सर्वारंभ परित्यागी गुणातीतः स उच्यते। मानापमानयो in the respective condition or irrespective condition, insulting condition. Tulya, it means equally stand in the equilibrium. Tulya mitra ripakshayo, and equally stand impartially with the friends or enemy. Sarvarambha parityagi, in all new karmas he never start. Gunatita sa uchyate, that person is called Gunatita. The person stand in equilibrium of the Sakshi in the respective stage or insulting stage, and he is stand equilibrium with the Sakshi, either a friend or a enemy. He never start the new karmas because he do not live in the ego or intellect or mood. Or mind. Because he is living separating in the Sakshi, so this capacity of detachment brings the detachment of the three gunas. And how can the new karma's foundation start? My dear friends, everybody knows that there is a millions of uncountable galaxies. In these millions of uncountable galaxies, there are billions of universes. And the billions of these universes has only one master. That is Satchidananda Paramatma. Nobody is master in this creation except the Satchidananda Paramatma. Because the Satchidananda Paramatma has many miraculous characteristics. He is an existence. He exists in the microest nucleus of the electrons to the several galaxies equal, uniformous and undividable. That Satchidananda Paramatma came on the earth in the form of the Lord Krishna. Even his face is Shiva. He can come in the form of Shiva, and he comes in the form of Brahma, and he comes in the form of Sadguru, alive Sadguru on this earth. The Satchidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, is the greatest merciful masters of the master. Divines of the divine and emperors of the emperor. The lovers of the lovers and mercies of the mercy. In the ocean of the mercy. And this is the evidence of Geeta's 700 verse. These are all for the seekers and lovers, and it is the mercy of Lord Krishna. In this stanza, Krishna is describing and clarifying to the Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, that person who lives completely detached from all three gunas, he cannot affect affected or impressed by the mayas, different type of the phenomena or different type of the activities. The respect and irrespect that can affect only your mind and intellect or mood and ego. But if you are living completely detached from these antakarna, then the respect and irrespect cannot affect you. Because nothing is this type of phenomena in the existence. Even you cannot see the existence, you cannot touch the existence, you cannot feel the existence, then how can you irrespect the existence? Even you do not know, then how can you throw anything on it? You know that you cannot cut the sky. And sky is a Panch Mahabhuta. Sky is a micro matter. then even you cannot cut the sky, then how can you affect on the pure soul that is nothing involved or nothing join or nothing can collaborate with the Atma. Atma has not no any collaboration with worldly things. So this is the deeply meaning of this stanza. Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Atma is do not collaborate or compromise with anything. It is completely untouchable, unaffected and unadditional to anything. So, the person who is living the beyond of three gunas, it means he is living beyond the Maya. A person who is living beyond the Maya, then how can you insult that person? Because the insulting behavior will not affect on you, on that person. If you move the sword in the sky will not cut. If you throw the flower on the elephant has no pain, no painful feeling, because he is protected by the thick skin. So that person is protected by the awareness of the Sakshi, and he knows that all the Maya, all the Satoguna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna and the respect and insult, they are not existing, they are all illusion of Maya. Even that person has no mana, no illusionary place for standing Maya, because there is the mana is completely eradicated, completely gone, as the illusion is gone when we know the reality. So if there is no mana, then who will feel the insult and respect? Because that is the mana is give the place of every activity or every thoughts of the Maya. So Krishna is telling here about the Sakshi indirectly. So Krishna is teaching here the consciousness of awareness meditation Sakshi indirectly. My dear friends, the Krishna giving the indication and symptoms to the Arjuna, what will be happen a person when goes beyond three gunas. Because that person cannot affect by your admiration, your respectful behavior, or if you do any foolishness, he will not affect. Because he is living in a miraculous equilibrium of the Sakshi, or the meditation, or the bhana, or the enlightenment, Atma Jnana. That miraculous equilibrium make a middle place of standing when he can see all the Maya clearly and directly. And he knows that Maya is not true, and he knows that Maya is separate from existing soul in that person. My dear friend, this stage is a stage of the deep meditation of the Sakshi. And this deep meditation of Sakshi create a miraculous detachment from all three gunas. When you are standing in the Sakshi and seeing everything without involving, the involvence is gone, so the involving with the insult is also gone, and involving with the respect is also gone. And Krishna is telling, at that time, at that stage of the spiritual development, a person is equally honest, polite and loving even with the friend and even with the enemy. Because he do not affect with the friendship and he do not affect with the enmity. He is standing in the awareness of meditation. He is standing in the awareness of the soul, almighty existence, with the friends or the enemy equally. That is the stage of ultimate knowing, or maybe the stage of the Sakshi, or maybe the stage of the Bhana, because when you start the Sakshi meditation, the result is very miraculous. By the Sakshi meditation, you can even detach from the three gunas, because you will become a Sakshi of your every bodily activities, and you can separate yourself from the bodily activities and mental activities. My dear friend, this stanza is the supporting stanza of your real meditation practices. This is the supporting stanza for spiritual development of a seeker. The Krishna is to tell, if you honestly stand in the Sakshi, then you will see that your friend is also blind and your enemy is also blind. And both are blinds, they are doing hypothetical behavior with you. Sometimes that behavior comes like respect, or sometimes they create the insulting behavior or painful behavior. But they think they can give you pain. They are wrong, they cannot give you pain. Because this type of behavior only struck up to the mind, and the person is not living in the mind. This impartiality, this equality, this equilibrium, this samatha, this lightness, this knowing can only comes by the Sakshi meditation of awareness. Otherwise it will not come by any method of spiritual practices. My dear friends, when a person live like this, in this consciousness, when there is no effect of any worldly activities or worldly phenomena, that is called he is living in the Gunatita stage. He is living beyond all three gunas. And when you living beyond the three gunas, he know exactly, not theoretical and not by the solution of the intellect, but it is this solution comes by the meditation on his own experience. That solution says that all are Maya and the existence is not collaborate with the Maya. When this stage is come, that is Gunatita stage, that is completely beyond the Gunas. And a person is living in this consciousness. A person is living complete in the Sakshi. A person is living completely detached from all the Gunas. That person is separate from the Maya, illusion, darkness, ignorance. There is no darkness. There is the light of the God, not the light of the sun, that is knowing light. My dear friends, when that person is now not blind, he is living in the divinity or spiritual peak, then how can he become a doer? He never become a doer. He only become a witness. He only become a seer. And then he will not become a doer. Even he is doing everything. He is eating food, loving family, doing job. He do everything. But he is not involved in the karma, so the foundation and the boundaries of the karma are broken by this type of Sakshi meditation. And what has happened by this boundary and foundations broken? That is called Sarvarambha Parityagi. That is called Sarvarambha Parityagi. No karmas can affect on that person and no start of new karmas. Then the old karmas, they are destroyed by the consciousness of the awareness. Now there is no foundations on that jiva. He is transformed in the Shiva, and the new karmas is not coming now in the existing. That what is happening, that no karmas can bound that person. That is called Sarvarambha Parityagi. And that jiva transform it in the Satchidananda Paramatma, because the Jiva and Shiva, they are not two. The Jiva only a sleeping Shiva, and Shiva, the Sadguru, is the awakened Shiva. So he can stand at randomly by the Atma Jnana in the real base of existence, and that base is the root cause of this eradication of the Maya. Then that jiva will not go in the next birth. Then the jiva will not go in the befooling of three gunas. Now he is become Gunatita. He is become now Paramatma. His antakarna, his inner senses, completely detached. There is no thoughts in the mind. There is no cleverness or the planning in the intellect, the mood cannot change, the ego will disappear. And then what is happen? He live in the presence, he not never live in the past nor future. This is the miraculous stage when he is living. That is called, he is living in the Gunatita stage. There is no effect of worldly activities or worldly phenomena or worldly changes or worldly norms or worldly scales of behavior. He is gone out of all your rules and regulations, but he is living as such as other person is living, because he do not want to create any mishap or any misbehavior in the society. Even he is enlightened, even he is immortal, even he will not come again in the birth, but he live very nicely in his family, society and friends. They cannot judge that is enlightened person. Only when he open his heart to the seekers, the seeker can know. My dear friends, never think that enlightened person is separate from you. He is like you, but he is miraculously internally changed, not outwardly changed. What is changing in the enlightenment? And that is very, very great, because he is like a living God. But if you do not enlighten even, and you are honestly doing the sakshi, that change will become, that you become fearless, tensionless, worriedless, desireless, and you can feel the miraculous peace and silence inside. We say that silence is the meditation. We say that is the miraculous peace. When you do the Sakshi meditation, then you can save from the tension created diseases. And you will feel a very deep peace. The peace is very precious. Nowadays in this world, the person have no peace. So our motives, our mission is the world peace by the meditation. My dear friends, if you like my theme or my this knowledge of liberation, so for you, we want to welcome you in our meditation techniques, and you can learn it. And if you want to spread this precious technique of meditation all over the world, then you can join our mission. We are doing these services without any profit, without any loss, under the banner of Satchidanand Adhyatma Seva Trust. We have a trust, and we want to spread this precious and peaceful and miraculous and spiritual technique all over the world. And for this expansion, or for this technique give all over the world, we need some things instrumental and infrastructural. If you can join our mission, we will welcome you. If you want to help our mission, we will welcome you. My dear friends, if you like my discourse, please subscribe on YouTube channel Swami Satchidanand Paramahansa Indore. And I request you, please, If you like and you think these discourses are precious for the spiritual development, then please spread these discourse to other your friends and your society and your family and your relatives. Please subscribe my channel and join my mission, World Peace by Meditation. And this is stanza 25 has this precious teaching that if you can learn this meditation, then you can detach from all three gunas, and then you can achieve this miraculous peace and miraculous consciousness of enlightenment. By this consciousness, you can release your all foundation and boundaries and ties and your illusions and your pains and your tensions, and you can transform it into the existence God forever, and then you will become the immortal. Then you will never take the death and never take the birth. You will transform it existing existence for the unlimited time. I love you very much. I bless you very much. Thank you very, very much.